So whenever I make a video about a rumor, it's always best to tag it as a rumor. There's nothing wrong with saying a rumor is a rumor because it is a rumor. There was a rumor that was floating around just a few hours before Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, actually gave his investor letter and put it out in public. And this rumor was that somewhere, somehow, this Project Latitude, this is where Xbox is taking its games to many more platforms, PlayStation included, was receiving some kind of a modification. We're going to read that particular rumor. This is from Ecstasis. Some of you said Ecstasis, leaks some good stuff, and sometimes their leaks are not, accurate. I wouldn't know. To me, I'll call a leak a leak. I'll call a rumor, and if it's factually confirmed, we'll call it what it is. Sometimes there'll be arguing sides on both, but you take the evidence in front of you and you infer from there too, and you can get what I think is a sound conclusion. Just don't go crazy. Apparently, Microsoft is still porting several games to PlayStation 5. However, they are, in quote, pausing or slowing the development of some ports because Indiana Jones announcement was not very well received. Okay, I don't even know how they would slow down the porting. They're paying people salaries, so if they were already porting the game, they're already porting the game. Maybe they're just going to slow down the release a little bit so things can cool down. That's probably how I interpret it. But I understand, the message of what's being said here. For more context, Latitude is definitely still alive. Some ports are just on pause, in quote. Right now, it's been canceled. It hasn't been canceled or anything. In fact, as long as the games they decide to release continue working, the plan will continue, of course. This year, which I know isn't much, no more are planned to arrive. Although they also tell me that Forza Horizon 5 was quite close to being released and that at the moment it stopped, which makes me believe not to know that it may be the next of the most important first-party games that could come out on PS5. As I said, it's been paused because of the reception with the news of Indiana Jones wasn't good. But if you ask me, I think that as soon as they see that things calm down a bit, they'll go ahead with releasing this game. Now, this is very interesting because, again, this is not antithetical directly anyways to the letter that was actually written by Satya Nadella on his LinkedIn page, on his address to the shareholders, basically in Microsoft's annual report 2024. I strongly believe that, the stubbornness that I'm seeing from a lot of the Xbox fans, I don't know exactly where it's coming from because, sorry to say, you're behaving just like my fellow PlayStation fans and you're being stubborn and stiff-necked. And somehow you don't realize that it's the fact that Microsoft and Xbox was flexible that got you to this point. How do you expect us to basically go back to the style of, doing video games and expect to achieve these kinds of results? It's not there. Even PlayStation has finally been exposed. They've been born naked, and now you can see that it's not even there. So here is the official statement. For one of my audience members that told me you're a teacher, right? Don't you follow primary sources? Like you were trying to rub it in like, dude, chill out, man. Like, I know you're probably my English professor in some other life, but relax. And then they said, we're bringing great games to more people on more devices with our acquisition of Activision Blizzard King, which closed in October 2023. We've added millions of, players to our ecosystem, blah, blah, blah. He talked about games, and then he said this. Finally, we brought 4 of our fan favorite titles to Nintendo Switch and Sony PlayStation for the first time as we continue to extend our contents to new platforms. So as the CEO has said, they're continuing this particular motion. A lot of the videos that I've made is pointing out to this reality that it's going to happen. Now, whether or not they're going to take Halo, whether they're going to take Gears, whether they're going to take Indiana Jones, or they're going to take, whatever the heck game it is, that is all expedient on exactly what, Phil Spencer has said. Now, many people have said that Satya Nadella does not understand the gaming market. If y'all understand the gaming market or understood it, then maybe they should have hired you at Microsoft, because now that Microsoft and Xbox are poised to pretty much cut at the heart of Xbox, I don't even see anybody even resisting. Like, you would have gotten pushback with the things I'm saying like crazy. I'm sure my name is in circles when I was saying this stuff months ago. I'd see people basically trying to clown me or whatever, and I just laughed and said, we will come back to these situations. Now we're saying it, and they're seeing the reality how PlayStation, as we're speaking, is counting money for Xbox, right? And so at the same time, don't fall into that trap. You should be looking at the evidence and looking at the data and looking at what's being said and look at why it's being said. Not because of your console war, not because you get some games that is not available on other platforms. The business model centers around the business. You, the customer, you get to choose exactly what is beneficial for you, and then you willingly, voluntarily, or involuntarily, if you don't volunteer, you move your money away, or you move your money towards the product that is suitable for you. If you don't like the way Microsoft is doing its business, go to PC. I've been telling y'all to go to PC for months. If you don't like PC gaming, go to PlayStation to go play the same Xbox games that you would have played anyways. And if gaming is not for you, if they cannot keep exclusives, then it might be time to hang up the hat. That's just what it is. You will find other things that you can use your money for that will keep you entertained. This particular reality is just the one that no YouTuber has said to anybody, I don't think. And maybe some YouTubers have said it. But let me tell you something. I think we gamers, as we're growing older, we're just getting more and more cynical, about the way things are going. And I understand, things are not the same that it's been in the past. But we cannot take that past mentality to try to move anything forward, because how we even saw things move forward was because everything and the paradigm shifts happened in a very short period of time. Without those paradigm shifts, we wouldn't be here. We would literally be in a place where PlayStation has so much market dominance, has pretty much eliminated Xbox from the market and from the whole, conversation, and we'll pretty much be raking people over the coals. Do you really think right now that the PS5 Pro is that appealing anymore? From when it was announced to now, what do you think the appeal rate is now that people are seeing that PlayStation's most played game actually exists on a different platform for way less money, with other games that are supplied to them for a subscription fee, with cloud gaming attached to it? The subscription service that you're paying on Xbox is just significantly more valuable than the one you're paying for on PlayStation. Do you think many people have not considered actually adding PlayStation to their, to their gaming library? Adding Xbox to their gaming library? Do you think so? Do you think they haven't thought about it? Do you think they haven't thought about a gaming PC to move and so that they can benefit from Xbox? You think the reason many of them are moving to, gaming PC is to rebuild their libraries? Don't let them fool you. They're just saying it just so that they can sound rebellious. They're going to go play Xbox on PC. I know, I know exactly. Well, I shouldn't say I know exactly, but I suspect heavily that that's what they're going to go do. Because many of them have said, we don't want to go move our PC, our library again. We don't want to start all over again. But they keep saying they want to go to PC. So why do you want to go to PC if your library is already secure on the PlayStation platform? Oh, let me guess. You want to go out there and you want to go play Xbox Game Pass, but you want to do it in a way where you don't get to buy the console. No problem. Xbox is still waiting for you to take your money. This is pretty much the chess game that they've basically played. And I'm not... You're not going to remember PlayStation until Wolverine comes out. Then again, we're going to go back to Xbox again. When do you think Wolverine's going to come out? Q1, Q2? It's probably going to be coming out Q4 of 2025. And if it comes out 2026, there'll be a Call of Duty game waiting for it. That's just how it's going to be every year. It'll be what Game Pass is getting, and then, this PlayStation game that's going to come to PC. Let's see how that strat all comes together. To me, I think it's a very, very interesting proposition at the end of the day that anybody would not see the potential of this stuff right out the bat. And all they're worried about is that if these games go to, PlayStation, it's going to kill Xbox. PlayStation fans said that it was going to kill Xbox if their games kept going to PC, and Xbox is healthier than ever with their games going to PC. If that does not translate to anything to you and you're worried about, the fact that it goes to this specific box, don't worry. You will learn. This is a journey that's going to grow you and make you stronger. And I'm here for it. I've already said I'm not talking anymore, man. Dear Xbox fans, you know what? It's okay. Keep your exclusivity thing that you want to do. Don't worry. Yeah, I know. Yeah, great. If the game stays on Xbox brand and image is going to stay strong. I just raked the PlayStation community over the coals over this same thing. And you guys want me to turn on y'all? Calm down. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Because I will. I'm trying to be nice, okay? Okay, I'm trying to be nice. Peace out.